So it's not just another app. The reason why this story or this event is also so prominent is because the Tata Group is entering the foray of its digital business in a big way. They are hoping to take on giants like the Reliance Group as well as Amazon. How really will they move about this in the bouquet of companies that they're offering on this app? Will a super app kind of concept work in India? To speak more on this, I'm joined now by Tarun Pathak, the Associate Director at Counterpoint Research. Tarun, great to have you on the show. Just your first take on the app. It's been available now for a couple of hours. What do you think?
Thanks, Tamana, for having me on the show. Actually, before this call, I was on the app itself. I think it's a great move. The UI looks super cool, and the kind of services they have added onto it looks very, very exciting. Like you said, it's a super app concept that has been very popular in the emerging markets, and India is at the cusp of the digital transformation, what we have seen in the past 3 or 4 years. So I think looking by the looks of it and the strategy behind it, I think it's a great move, and we can see like more categories to be added, and it will be very exciting to see how users will react to it and react to the stickiness of this app going forward.
What do you think will be the USP for Indian users who are pretty quick to try on new products but don't necessarily want to stick to companies or products from one family? Is there any other example of this parallel that we've seen before to kind of judge how this will go?
Yeah, that's a good question. So if you look at our research shows that on an average, a user has close to like 45 apps installed on their phones, and 80% of that particular apps you never use in like 3 weeks or so. So it was almost like very few apps you are interacting day in and day out. But when it comes to shopping, users try a lot of these apps. Basically, they try to go on different platforms, bargain, look at different alternatives available. And right now, if we look at from the user's journey, it is a lot of time that has been spent on these apps basically. So if you look at something like this where user can get everything under one platform, bringing in the stickiness of the app, which means the rewarding experience they can get on one app, I think that can work well for users. The only thing is the discoverability of the different items on the app. I think that needs to be looked into, because here we are talking about only one platform or the services available only from the Tata side of things. But if that is made more rewarding from the, let's say, the new pass or so, user will go and like it. We have seen the similar trend, I think, in China when WeChat started. It was just a chat platform, right? And the way it basically expanded, now everything is under that one particular app. You can say that, of course, Google and everything, the open platforms are not there, but at the same time, we have seen this consumer's journey more favoring towards one platform where they can get everything under one umbrella. That is the future, basically. We can look from that angle. So I think it's a great move, and the users, if they find everything under one umbrella, there's nothing like that.
We also have to see how those reward points actually work and help in keeping users inside that universe. That is the key to stickiness on the app. Thank you so much, Tarun, for joining us on the show this evening.